Greg Rakestraw, I do need to reference my notes. Really, my wife Andrea, who's in back, should probably be getting this award. As I'm sure just about every spouse in here can attest, being married to a sports journalist is really a huge sacrifice. You're pretty much guaranteeing that you'll never have a Friday or Saturday night date night. And you're hoping that maybe you can squeeze in a Sunday every now and then. Of course, she married a hockey writer and an NFL writer, so Sundays were pretty much out too, and maybe we can throw in the occasional Wednesday if we get the chance. So thank you, Andrea. Thank you for your patience with my schedule. And for the countless times that we've been mid-conversation or playing a game, my phone has buzzed and I've said things like, honey, hold that thought. I've just got the FBI wiretaps of a mob boss in Danbury, Connecticut, whose 17-year-old son owns the team. He's threatening the commissioner of the league, and I'm just gonna pound out a story on this right now. I promise I'll be back soon. Of course, I never return when this happens. My daughter Tabitha, who's filming, because we kind of film everything, she deserves some thanks too. Anybody that knows me knows I tend to start blogging at strange hours, so it could be 3 a.m. and I'm writing about some guy that got cheap shotted the night before. And so I maybe haven't quite been as conscious as I should have been, like driving her to school or to swim practice, but the good thing about being a sports writer is it's enabled me to do other things. I've been the room mom, I've been able to take her to some things that I wouldn't otherwise be able to. And I've gotten to take her to exciting destinations like Canton, Ohio, or West Lafayette, to events. We sacrifice a lot in this business: family time, money; vacations, money; healthy food, money. But we do get a lot, and I'm not just talking about the male pattern baldness that comes with dealing with tight deadlines every night. There are great stories that we get to tell. There's the fact that really no 2 days are the same, and we're helping to keep journalism alive at a time when people need it, whether they realize it or not. And I'm not just necessarily talking about sports journalism. We are journalists. The news writers out there, they may not want to acknowledge it, but being a sports journalist is, in my view, the toughest brand of journalism there is in any newsroom. We have to be investigators, we have to have myriad sources, we have to be able to write the hard-hitting news story, the heartwarming feature, the opinion pieces. We have to know the science of seemingly every sport, or at least be able to fake it. And we have to do it under time constraints that the average reporter really couldn't even fathom. And we also have to be innovators. When I talk to young journalists, the big thing I try to drive home is we cannot keep sticking to the 1980s mentality of journalism, the pre-internet mentality, when people came to us as the newspapers of record, and really their only conduit to getting news. We have to think outside the box, acknowledge that readers might actually know who already won the game, and we have to figure out ways to take them deeper into the goings-on. For me, that's meant embracing things that our industry wasn't necessarily comfortable with quickly enough. Blogging, doing video highlights. I've done videos that have gotten millions of views. Social media, don't be scared, it can be your friend. The beats I've spent the bulk of my time on have been golf, basketball, and of course minor league hockey. I've been blessed at the Journal-Gazette. They've given me a lot of tools to cover the Comets in a way that really no other minor league team gets covered. I've done over 1,350 games, a lot of them on the road. I've covered 6 championships. Along the way, I've tried to make it fun. My readers know a lot about me, my religion, my family, that I hate fountain pop, and they know that I'm not scared of making predictions, even if they sometimes go wrong. There have been a lot of people who have helped me along the way. Several of them have been honored by this association. Some of them are here today. Ben Smith, you've been my closest friend in Fort Wayne, someone who I've always been able to bounce ideas off or just vent about things, business or otherwise. Late Sebring, we were always competing, and I definitely envied your afternoon paper deadline, but I learned so much from you. Reggie Hayes, I struggled early on writing columns, and seeing how he went about it from Colts games was a big help to me. Steve Warden, one of the best storytellers I know. You influenced me greatly, whether you realize it or not. And really, there are too many other people to thank, including my boss, Mark Jaworski, publisher Sherry Skufka, former publisher Julie Hinsky. And really, I just want to say, we're in a business where you tend to only hear the bad things. You get the email, oh, that headline stunk today. Or, how dare you not mention my daughter finishing 16th in that gymnastics tournament yesterday. So I'll admit, I kind of relished getting an award, but that it was chosen by my peers and so many people from around the state who've done so many incredible things behind keyboards, microphones, video cameras. It really makes this so much more special. So I thank you, and my family thanks you. Thanks.